Hi guys, I'm Karan Lugani and I'm here to show you how to run your first profitable AMS campaign for mock t-shirts as I promised in the group 2-3 days ago when uh, I shared a screenshot which had an ACOS of 1.6% and I promised to come back with a video showing how I run my campaigns, the learnings that I've got from initial few days of running the AMS campaigns altogether. So coming back, it's basically Amazon started rolling out a few AMS invites from last 2 weeks to vendors, and I was one of the initial ones to be improved, and I've been testing waters since then altogether. So without wasting much time, I'll just get back to how to run your first campaign and maybe make it like a profitable campaign altogether and the learnings that I've learned through all the campaigns that I've run. I'll be sharing them right across with you, right from your bid strategy to finding a profitable campaign and to even finding products which you should run for AMS. So to run my first product and to find out the first product that I should run, basically, I am on Merc Informer. I am there at the Merc Hunter right now. So let's say I want to take let's take this t-shirt here, fishy t-shirt, which is basically a fishing t-shirt. So what I'll do is I'll just copy this and see the kind of products that are there right now in the first search volume. So yeah, 107 right now. 107 seems to be a good enough result even if you want to rank. See, we'll be thinking long term in terms of running AMS campaigns. The idea here is even if the AMS campaigns are not getting profitable, they'll lead to a sudden reduction in BSR, which is the best selling rank, and maybe start ranking organically. And that is when you get a lifetime ROI rather than just an ROI which stays just for right now. So what we'll do is we'll copy the keyword here, which is the search term. We'll create a campaign. So there are three types of campaigns available right now. The one which is working the best for me is sponsored products. Now, in terms of campaign name, please make sure that whenever you're writing the campaign name, the nomenclature should be really good because when you start scaling the campaigns, you would obviously review them. One thing that I use is, I'll just show it across to you, fishy. So remember, I use this manual here because when I download the performance in terms of bulk campaigns, I'll know that this was a manual campaign and I'll know it was an automatic campaign. It helps even in terms of nomenclature altogether. So the end date that I usually set is a month end date. So we'll go to 3rd of November. For starting up, keep the budget as $5 for each and every campaign. I'll show you the exact blueprint that I used, which was profitable for me, and how I basically paused the campaigns which were not performing and started keep running the campaigns which were performing for me. So the daily budget is going to be $5 for now, and we're going to go to manual targeting. Just copy the t-shirts URL here. I'll add it, as simple as that. Now you're talking about the default keyword bid. The default keyword bid, please keep it as $0.5, which is 5 cents, because there are a lot of keywords that we're going to throw onto this and which do not basically have searches. So Amazon will just bid 5 cents on it and you'll be getting clicks from this. These are basically long tail keywords. Now we go to keywords. So the search type that match type that I basically use is phrase match type. If you want to know about what these three match types are, so broad is basically containing a broad keyword. Let's say if you keep it as fishing, even if you enter fishing t-shirts, it'll show you for each and every term that's even broader in that keyword. It can show you for synonyms, it can show you for plurals, it can show you for variations altogether. For phrase, if you've written something as fishing t-shirts, it can show you for fishing t-shirts for men, fishing t-shirts for women. So let's say my keyword is fishing shirts. So in phrase match keywords, it would be showing me for, so if someone searches for fishing shirts for men, it'll be showing me for the phrase match, which is fishing shirts. Okay. So that is something which is uh, working for me in terms of phrase match. Now finding the keywords for the t-shirt is how we do it. I'll go to this t-shirt called fishy fishy hair fishy 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 t-shirt. So I'll just enter it here and wait for the keyword suggestions. Hair fishy fishy t-shirt, um, boys, women, not pants. So earlier I used to run campaigns only with t-shirt in them, and that is what I'm trying to do right now. Hair fishy fishy shirt. So make sure anything that comes to your mind which you believe would be a combination here and hit enter. So that's it for now. What I'll do is I'll go here and enter what are the kind of keywords that people are searching here. Fishy fishy t-shirt boys, hair fishy fishy hava, I don't know what that is. T-shirt for men with t-shirt kids and t-shirt women. So what I'll do is I'll copy them and paste them here if they are not already available in the suggestions. Here you go. So once we have entered all these keywords, the ones which were suggested and from the ones which are coming in search suggestions here, what we'll do is we'll go back and run the campaign. We'll add these keywords out here. Yeah. So if I want to add, I can also add keywords like fishing t-shirts or fishing shirts or even funny fishing shirts. This is basically to increase the search criteria and the audience volume. I've been doing it very recently after I had a few initial campaigns and money to test. But the first few campaigns that you're running, I believe you should be good with just the keyword and t-shirts added to them. So what we'll do right now is add the keywords here, and we can see the kind of suggestions that it is giving. Now notice just one interesting thing, okay? So you see the kind of bids that it is suggesting right now, which is somewhere around 50 cents, 50 cents, 80 cents, again 50 cents. So these are the kind of bids that you would be getting. Again, it's not a very profitable campaign for us until and unless I have a bid which is below 30 cents. That's what I have cracked for myself, which is a profitable criteria. Now notice a very interesting thing which happens with my account specifically or and with other accounts which are old. So I went to launch campaign. Now what I'll do is I'll edit this campaign. I'll go to the keywords. Now I don't know what's happening with my account, maybe because it's an old account. See the kind of bid suggestions that I've got right now, from 50 cents to directly 19 cents, 12 cents, 12 cents, 16 cents, 14 cents, 10 cents. 46 cents, I'll not bid on this. I'll bid just 5 cents on this or remove the keyword from here. 28 is still fine. 52, I'm not bidding on it. 12 cents, yes. So here we go with a campaign set up all together. You know, yeah. So coming back to how to set up your first profitable campaign and how to move it out, I have a basic formula that works for me. The good part, if you see around here, just coming back to this campaign, is that you are just bidding 12 cents on one of the keywords. So if you get a click, there's a basic mathematics involved that you'll be getting 100 clicks for $12. So you just need to convert, if you're selling a t-shirt at $19, you just need to convert 3 t-shirts and your campaign is already profitable. So the exact formula that I use for this, I'll just pause this campaign because this is not my t-shirt. There you go. So this is the exact blueprint for running the initial campaigns. The number one is price your product between $16.50 to $19.99 to increase the profit margins and ensure that there's an ROI. So you have a profit margin in between. So if you're placing it at $16, you have at least $3.5 to experiment. If you're placing it at 19, you have a profit of $5, which is a good profit to run an AMS campaign if you're getting clicks below a certain sense. Then the second thing that you should do is run 5 campaigns with $5 budgets for each for a research product. Uh, Coming back to the research, make sure there are two kinds of t-shirts that have been working for me. The results should not be more than 300 to 400 because we'll see the long-term thing where the BSR comes down and our t-shirt starts ranking organically, and that should be the end result rather than just running advertising continuously on it. You also might get reviews once you start selling your products, which is again came for a longer run. The second one is t-shirts which are having numerous amount of results altogether. Like let's say autism awareness t-shirts, which is great competition, great volumes every day. What I do with it is because I'm struggling basically right now with the total spends. So I have at least 70 campaigns running on $5 each, and it just spends around $6 to $8 every day because I don't bid more than 30 cents for any t-shirt. Otherwise, it spoils my ACOS. So with the ACOS, I have a very basic calculation. I'll get back to it. Again, getting back to your running your first profitable campaign. About bidding, I do not bid over 30 cents on any keywords for my t-shirt because that beyond 30 cents, I don't have any return on investment for any of the campaigns that run. So run 5 campaigns with a budget of $5 each for the research products. I already told you how to research your products for the same. Then split test between the automatic and the manual campaign. So once you have started running these campaigns, you can test with a manual campaign and run an automatic campaign on site to test which one's doing better. So I recently started doing the automatic campaigns. I basically started with the manual campaigns because they were performing really well for me. But because I was facing issues of the spends and expenditures, I started running automatic campaigns for scaling things further. Now, what I want you to do is leave them for 7 days and just observe them. Like observe them after 3.5 days if they are overspending or if they are, spending massive amount of money with no returns. The best way is to leave them running for a week and then review the performance. You can't just jump into the water and expect them to perform right away. It takes some time usually. So 7 days down the lane is when you finally review the campaign. Now I'll show you the winning campaign formula which works for me. So there's a very basic calculation to be done here. So for 100 clicks at 20 cents, my expenditure basically is $20, right? So I just need to make 4 sales out of 100 clicks to cover my expenditure if my t-shirt is priced at 19.99, which is the profit of $5. And the usual rate that I've seen for every 10 to 15 clicks that I get on AMS, because they're so targeted and I'm using a phrase match keyword, they convert. So uh, I don't know, it's very shocking, but the conversion ratio for phrase match campaigns right now, for me right now, is around 10%. And there's an ACOS formula that I've cracked. So very basic, 100 clicks at 20 cents, expenditure is $20. All you need to do is make 4 sales, and the rest is just the profit. So again, if you make around 10 sales out of those 100 clicks, around $30 is your profit for the same, and then the long-term profit of having a lower BSR and ranking organically. Now coming to the ACOS, which is basically, let me go back here. So I'll just show you the ACOS that I had for last month. It's around 8.9%. I found out that a specific formula for ACOS. If you see, I'm still struggling with the spends in the previous month. So I just spent $43 and the sales were worth around $500 with an ACOS of 8.9% and impressions being 88,642. So this is the formula that I've cracked for ACOS specifically for me right now. If the ACOS is below 5%, it's a superb return on investment that you're getting. If it's between 5 to 10%, it's a good return on investment, which is basically for me right now. If it's between 10 to 15%, there's a scope of improvement. And if it's away of 15%, pause the campaign, which is not bringing you any profits. So After 7 days, just review the campaign, see what kind of ACOS is the campaign getting. If there's some campaigns that are getting an ACOS of 1% or 2% for me, which is like crazy, and I love those campaigns probably because they are giving me such great return on investment. So that's it. Coming back to the pointers, bidding, manual and automatic campaigns. Just do a split testing. Start with manual campaigns if you don't have much money with phrase match keywords, the exact way that I showed to you. Second, run them at least for 7 days. Do not bid more than 30 cents. For now, if so, there's some niches which I am bidding above 30 cents, which were basically Halloween. I was bidding them in the last week to see if they just, if I can just scale it up and rank them organically with low BSRs. Other than that, do not bid below 30 cents if you're too comfortable, and if you're too confident that the t-shirt will do really well, then only bid above 30 cents in this case. And 7 days down the lane, just review your campaigns. Remember, any money that's spent on advertising will obviously grow your account and grow your business. And what we are trying to do here is receive a BSR which helps you rank organically and receive those good reviews out there, which you can help to beat each and every t-shirt which is there. So that's it from my side, guys, for today. I will not take much time. That's it. If you have any questions, shoot the questions below. There's one more thing. How do I get such low CPC bids? There's a trick to it. It's a very simple trick. If you want me to share this trick, just comment interested in the this video, and I will probably, if I get 25 interested comments, I'll probably share that method also in the next video. Thank you. Take care, guys. Good night.